is deep sleep hypnosis. Sleep hypnosis is different to meditation, so you do not need to be still or even quiet your mind. Your conscious mind may wander and chat, but your subconscious, that quiet observer in the back of your mind, is always paying attention to every word I say. We are going to channel the power of your mind in a non-confrontational way, using techniques that can help you from the very first time that you listen. No need to believe, simply keep an open mind. So let's begin. Take a moment to make your bed or sleeping area comfortable. Maybe you would like to turn the lights down low or switch them off. Always choose what feels most comfortable to you. You can blink your eye as your sight adjusts the light or dark of the room. And as you do so, become aware of the muscles around your eye and allow your eyelids to close with each number. Now, 3, release the muscles around your eye. 2, eyelids lower now. 1, release all grip, all tension, and all those muscles holding your eyelids down. And with eyes closed, continue to breathe and tune in to the perception of your breath. Notice how your breath moves within you. With eyes closed, you perhaps attune more to the movement of the air in your chest or lower belly. Or perhaps you notice the sound or the change in temperature. As cooler air enters and warmer air flows out through your mouth now. And in the soft darkness behind your eye, allow your mind to create a relaxing scene for you. See a soft spotlight appear in the center of the dark of your mind. And now I want you to envisage a short spiral staircase of 10 steps leading you down to the most comfortable bed in the world. Where in the world or the universe would this room be? It could be far, far away in another part of the country or another part of the world. You are standing on the stairs, looking down. You place a hand on the handrail and notice now if it feels cool or metallic or like soft wood under your hand now. And as you look down, the scene comes into more focus. You can see a room and a bed, the most comfortable, luxurious bed. Visualize a sleeping area in vivid detail. The sheets are made of the softest material. Perhaps a luxurious silk, fresh cotton, or a warm flannel. You can already anticipate what would feel good, so allow me to guide you down to this perfect place of rest now. Starting at 10, you begin to descend the staircase. Slowly and steadily, and 9 and others, your mental state relaxes more. 8 sinking down a few more inches, and 7 now as you breathe in and out. 6 calm air flows through you. 5 leaving all noise behind. 4 almost floating. 3 mind slowing down. 2 drifting with ease. And 1 arriving now. Both feet touching the floor now. Fully relaxed. As you slowly take time to notice this rhythm, your perfect place to sleep. As you step forward, or perhaps glide effortlessly into the center of the room. If there is a window in this room, what would you like to see? When you look through, what is the view? And now you turn back towards the bed. Visualize the bed in detail now. Maybe you see it, or perhaps you can feel the touch of the sheets. As you reach out, brush some fingers against them now. They are as soft as you want them to be, whether fresh cotton or smooth silk or something else. Notice the color and the texture of the sheets. And in between my words, your mind automatically starts to act and shape this scene to be the paradise place of rest that you deserve and need. With a simple wish, painted in colors, create space. Decorated or even simple, clutter-free. Maybe even the air is scented here. Lavender, perhaps. Or fresh air that flows from a window. You pull back the sheets and slide in with ease. And you feel a release as you sigh with relief. You rest your head back and the sheets magically fold back over you now. The mattress supports you perfectly, cradling your body as if floating on the cloud. All pressure points released now. You are fully visible, head and as your breath slows down, your mind slows down automatically now. As you release the grip on anything that could restrict your breath, your breathing flows almost without effort now. Easier to breathe in, and you simply release the airflow. And the same release spreads to all of your body, flowing from your core upwards, outwards now, as your chest relaxes and broadens. Your heart resounds steadily. All of you feel and more in harmony. Your shoulders soften, down and back, sinking into this perfect. Your arms rest softly. And fingers release any grip. Your neck muscles uncoil. And you feel the same unwinding effect ripple down your arms and your legs now. Hips at ease, and that same looseness flows down your sides, bringing relief to your muscles and your knee joint, your calves too. And your feet are resting, and your face softens with every gentle breath now. Your forehead met with the softness of the air around you. A soft wave of relaxation flows down your temples, circles around your eyes. Your eyelids feel heavier and softer than before, and it may even feel too much effort to open them. And even if you do, my words are attuned, and breathing gets easier and easier. Your entire head feels light, forehead free of furrows. All pressure from your jaw lifted now, and your entire body is pleasantly heavy now. And if your subconscious mind can release any more pressure you technically carry, please do so with every number that I count down now from 5 1. And 5, release any knot or tension anywhere within you. 4, infuse body and mind with even greater calm. 3, calmer, deeper breathing steadily now. 2, doubling calm. And 1, sinking down into a perfect peaceful state in body and mind. Conscious mind attuned to the good feelings. You may be aware of echoes of thoughts at the very edge of your awareness. Your central focus remains on the good feelings and this perfect place. Your subconscious still doing the good work, even while you sleep. As you have carried your thoughts throughout the day, know that your subconscious mind is the guardian of you and is now taking over the care of your thoughts for you. You may even envisage this part as a guardian or caretaker figure. As you sleep in one room, a caretaker or guardian looks over your thoughts in another room, and you remain undisturbed. Inside sounds and outside sounds fade away into the background. And in this other room, if your thoughts had a form, perhaps you would see them here as small children, each carrying a single emotion. Each seeks something before they too can rest. with the wisdom it carries, your subconscious mind automatically understands and will give each child what it needs, one by one. Even the scariest of thoughts may hide a very vulnerable feeling. Notice the form your subconscious mind takes as the caring guardian. Feel the peaceful and patient energy. And in the room of thoughts that are still awake, your subconscious joins to notice anything that seems angry, frustrated, or tense. See this thought embodied as a child. The child clenches their fists. Their face shows that they are clearly aware. What is behind that? More specifically, what is their need? And this feeling may come from the past or the present day. See the guardian calm, clear-headed, and carrying an energy of complete love and peace. They approach the angry child. Allow these parts of your mind to speak. The child to speak their frustration, and the guardian to interpret with the child what they need. No prejudice, no silencing, no judgment here. Let this communication take place in the quiet way. and looks more reassured now. He exhales with relief. The shield of anger drops, and their tiny body softens. Fists unclench. The child knows they are safe, understood here. They have been heard. And now that they are cared for, they are secure and protected here. He turns and walks towards the guardian. Calmer now, ready. And the guardian puts him into one of the small beds in this room. And the child, in the way that children do, falls asleep, almost instantly. Another child is worried, full of doubts and uncertainties. She wraps her arms around herself, eyes wide as if searching for answers, or comfort maybe. The guardian steps forward to her now. And you see a soft fireplace in this room, gentle glow, and a chair in front of it. And the guardian guides the child, lifts her and cradles her now. And the child is free to speak, to voice any uncertainties, any fears. And with total patience, the guardian listens, really hears not just the words, but what is behind the words. They answer the child's questions, placate any doubt, allow the seed to play out, and notice what you perceive, the conversation as they speak. gentle affection that is both protective and soothing. And after some time, the small child sighs. And now, calm, reassured, she turns to the guardian. She's ready for sleep. They lift her up lightly, place her gently down into bed. So she starts. And the guardian turns now to one child in the corner. He is standing, looking down. He is the lonely child and needs company. What does this child need to relieve this loneliness? What would bring a smile on her face? They take time to speak. Together they find a way to play. Until the child relaxes and even begins to smile. And shared laughter hums through the air, reaches the edges of your awareness. And you may find that you too smile in yourself as this lonely child is no longer lonely. Allow the play to carry on and enjoy whatever sounds reach you from this scene in the quiet now. And now, as the child has played enough, all traces of loneliness have faded from their expression, replaced with a relaxed smile and eyes that look heavily, showing the meaning to see. As this sweet child knows now that they do belong here, he chooses his bed next to one child who already sleeps and gets in with a light heart, no longer heavy. Relaxing easily into a deep sleep. And although they want one, they cannot permit themselves to sleep. It's been so long now, the guardian asks them to understand more what happened in the past. The child may speak this, or express even without words how they feel. The guardian is patient. Allow the child to communicate that, and the quiet follows. what they need to be able to sleep. Sometime here. And now the child, looking tired but relieved, rubs his eyes. His movements are slow, his body softening and ready, so tired with the week of what they have had buried. Now he needs sleep. The guardian of your mind carefully places the child down, and almost as soon as he comes to rest on the bed, the child's eyes close instantly. them all, keep them safe as they sleep through the night. And just as your subconscious mind is always looking out for you, all parts of you will also ensure that your thoughts remain peacefully asleep, meeting all of your needs every night from now on. And as they sit by the fire and watch over the sleeping children, each one cozy in their bed, you will leave them now, and you in your bed will even deeply perfectly now. Enjoy and nourishing nights